You've probably promised yourself, more than once, that you would stop dating the same person in a different body. And then somehow you did it again anyway. That's not bad luck, and it's not a character flaw. There's a specific, exact point in your birth chart, sitting directly opposite your rising sign, whose entire job is describing the type of person you keep getting pulled toward, whether that pull is healthy or not. That point is called the Descendant. It sits at the exact degree opposite your Ascendant, and it marks the start of your 7th house, the house of committed partnership and marriage. Whatever sign falls there describes the qualities you find magnetic in a partner and, less comfortably, the qualities you haven't fully developed in yourself yet. Astrologers have used the Descendant this way for centuries precisely because it keeps showing up as the accurate one, long after generic sun sign compatibility talk stops explaining anything. Unlike your sun sign, which is the same for millions of people born the same month, your Descendant depends on your exact birth time and location, which is part of why it feels so specific once you actually calculate it. It's describing your relational blueprint, not a general trend everyone born near you shares. Without knowing your Descendant, this pattern just keeps repeating in the dark. People chase the same qualities in partner after partner, watch the relationship burn out the same way each time, and quietly decide they have bad taste or bad luck with love. What they don't see is that they're unconsciously outsourcing a quality they actually need to grow themselves. So they keep needing someone else to supply it, over and over, in relationships that were never built to last on borrowed strength. It gets worse when the Descendant's qualities show up in shadow form instead of healthy form. A Descendant that should bring in steady groundedness instead attracts controlling stubbornness, or one that should bring spontaneity instead attracts outright unreliability. And without the framework to name what's actually happening, it just feels like relationships are cursed. Comment your rising sign below, and I'll tell you your Descendant sign and what it says about who you keep being drawn to. The fix starts with actually finding your Descendant instead of guessing from vibes. It's always the sign exactly opposite your rising sign. So once you know your rising sign and your exact birth time, your Descendant is fixed and easy to look up, no ambiguity involved. If your rising sign is Taurus, your Descendant is Scorpio. If it's Cancer, it's Capricorn. The math is always a straight line across the chart, which is part of why this point gets overlooked. There's no separate Descendant sign quiz floating around online the way there is for sun or moon signs, even though it drives one of the most consistent patterns in anyone's dating history. Then read it as a mirror, not a shopping list. Your Descendant isn't naming your soulmate's zodiac sign. It's naming a quality your own chart is quietly asking you to develop. The healthiest relationships tend to show up once you've grown enough of that quality yourself that you're no longer relying on a partner to carry all of it for you. A man I'll call James, a Gemini rising with a Sagittarius Descendant, kept falling for restless, philosophical, freedom-loving partners, and kept watching those relationships collapse the moment things got serious. He assumed he simply had bad taste. Once he understood his Descendant, he realized Sagittarius wasn't describing his future spouse. It was describing the exact freedom and expansiveness he'd been quietly starving in his own life. He'd spent a decade picking dependable jobs and dependable routines, and every partner who showed up wild and unpredictable was, in a sense, doing the living he wasn't letting himself do. He started building that into his own routine instead of only chasing it in someone else. Solo trips with no fixed itinerary, a class and a subject with zero career use, saying yes to plans with less than a day's notice. Within a year, James noticed the pattern itself had changed. He was still drawn to expansive, adventurous people, but for the first time the relationships felt mutual instead of like he was orbiting someone else's freedom. The chasing stopped because he wasn't missing the thing anymore. If this explained a pattern you felt but never had words for, like this video, drop a comment with your rising sign and share it with someone who keeps dating the same person twice. Subscribe for more of the parts of your chart nobody explains properly, one honest video at a time.